Hello, and welcome to Entertainment Industry News. I'm your host, Ashley. In today's news, we will be talking about how the negative effects of feedback in the video game industry affect the developers. The cyber warfare between developers and fans has been going on for several years now. Fans of video games may be the biggest threat that the video game industry has ever seen. More and more video game developers are finding themselves under the attack of some of the very people that they devote their lives to. This type of harassment is starting to really take its toll on the industry. Let's take a look at some of the effects that this issue has presented. 1. This problem happens so frequently that game developers get so fed up with it that they leave the industry. 2. Some developers stay even though it distracts them from making games, making it so the game isn't to the best of their ability. 3. This issue not only affects the developers, but it also affects their families also. The effects that these nasty threats have on the developers are often life-altering and can even be deadly. Some people think that these threats are a funny little way of getting the developers' attention, which they may, but they're not a responsible way of dealing with the issue. According to Dan Imrich, who is the social media manager for Activision, quotes, "If you enjoy your games, have a little respect for the people who make them, and stop threatening them with bodily harm every time they do their job." An example of a case that impacted the life of someone in the video game industry was early last year when Anita Sarkeesian received a threat while on tour to speak at Utah University. The threatening email was delivered to the administration of the school, and it read, "The deadliest shooting in American history." It also read, "I will have my revenge." After administration spoke to the police, the speech was canceled. This is just one of many problems that the developers face every day, and as of right now, not much is being done about it. You may ask yourself, what could I do about this issue? Well, to be honest, there are actually quite a lot of solutions. If you find something wrong with a game that you don't like and are pretty annoyed by it, don't be arrogant and send a hateful email. Instead, take a step back and think about what the developers have gone through to make that game, and then send a civilized message entitling your claim. You can also be courteous to others by keeping your opinion to yourself if it's hateful and not respectful. The last way you could help fix this issue is by telling others about it and spreading the word that this type of harassment really doesn't get you far. Game developers need our help more than ever. We have to wake up as people and take note that what we are doing is wrong and causing more harm than anything. Since now you have an idea on what to do, let's take a stand and say something. Otherwise, who knows what will happen to this industry if it continues. This was Ashley, signing off for Entertainment Industry News. Have a great night, everyone.